All right. Well, hey everybody, thanks for coming back by my channel. So I'm gonna go ahead now. I do own a couple of light tanks, lower tier ones. I think the highest tier I have is maybe a 5 on this, maybe a 6 somewhere. But yeah, I don't really play lights that much. I don't care too much for the play style. I really don't like running around, zigzagging, dodging. Well, I mean, most of the time, all you're doing is sort of dodging, dodging enemy fire. Now I do. The only reason why I really even care to play these at all is these missions. I am kind of stuck on LT13. I've gotten so close, but I just can't. I always fall short in one category or the other. Hey, whatever. We're gonna go ahead and I know I can platoon with people, but sometimes it's difficult to just platoon up with a stranger, and then I've even tried a couple of times. I've, kind of underhanded, I get to the end and I've got a bunch of spotting damage and I've got enough for the mission, and, so I'll try and platoon up with the guy that has like 4 kills, even then it's like, by the end of the game, it's just never gotten me past this mission. And I do need to get past this mission because the next ones are even tougher. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and jump out in the Luchs. I have an underpowered crew, so I mean, really, what I need to do is I need to kind of get these guys up to par, especially that commander, because Sixth Sense is a real lifesaver in this tank. So let's go ahead and head on in and let's see what RNG gives us. All right, so hey, it's 8-second wait. Can't really beat that. All right, let's okay. So Karelia, hey, and it looks like yeah, so we're top tier, and I can just about guarantee you that this is a map or this is a round that I will not get 1,000 damage in. You platoon up with somebody in a tier 6 match or something, and you have a good chance of possibly getting somebody who has 1,000 damage. Yeah, I mean, this is a tier 4 match, so most of these tanks are like 200 health. This guy is like 155, so I'd have to have a pretty epic game. But I also have to get that assisted damage, and that's just no joke. And so even if I go out there and I spot and really get a lot of my artillery does a great job of just pounding the targets that I light for them, it still wouldn't be enough, because none of these tanks really. I mean, there's only one heavy tank, and even that one, so it's just not probably going to happen in this round, so I'm just not even going to really worry about that. Let's just get out here, let's play, let's have fun, and if we somehow accidentally get through a mission, hey, great, but outside of that, I'm not going to worry too much about it. So we got a Panzer 1C, and that guy is, and those things are just real pests for people. So I'm gonna see if I can, maybe dump, empty my magazine in this guy here. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay. So they have a Panzer 1C too, and he's and that is a downside with the Luchs, is I do have just a long ass reload. So now usually what I can do okay. I can usually knock him with if I pepper him. Run on out of here. One nice thing is that those little Panzer 1Cs, I believe they're maybe a tier or 2 lower than me. They're so quick, and they can be really irritating. But in my looks, they really do end up bouncing a lot of shots off of them. So I don't have to worry too much about them. And right now, it does look like our team is actually doing fairly well. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of keep. Look at that guy's health. that's those. That really is those. Oh, can I maybe get a shot off this guy? Ah, well. Okay, so I did manage to pepper that M7 a little bit. But whatever. We're gonna go ahead and keep moving here. possibly by the time I get up there, I'll be, well, that Panzer 1C is really he's gonna take him out. So yeah, there we go. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and say screw it on that then. And let's go find some, let's see if we can't find some other targets here. Okay, so yeah, there we go. There's another M7 Priest. Let's see if we can't maybe knock this guy. Okay, so they still do have some tanks out here and around, so we do have to kind of be careful. They've got more artillery. They've got another artillery piece. I'll bet those. Yeah, that guy's shooting at us. So let's see if we can't go hunt him down. Really get a little bit of revenge on this here Luchs for having shot me up like that. Now I'm reloaded, so he's probably still... Alright, I have 3 health left, so yeah, whatever. So, okay, well, not a bad round altogether, so we did okay. Now, of course, we would never have, accomplished our mission there, our light tank mission, but you know what, I'm not going to complain too much, so it was still fun, so you can't beat that. So, let's see how we did. You get into, you get into one of those matches where you're a top tier, where you're basically a top tier. You're not a scout anymore. You're literally like anything that you really want to be. I mean, you can scout, but nobody's gonna pay any attention to the targets you light up. Everybody's just. I mean, you saw those little Panzer 1Cs. They were running around like they were heavy tanks, practically, just getting in everybody's face and shooting everything they possibly could. So, yeah, I mean, you get in those lower tier matches with something like a Luchs. It's really at that point it's a brawler. So, but yeah, so we did okay. I don't even. Okay, well, whatever. So, yeah, so we did okay there. Looks like we did about 523 damage. And that's not too bad considering. We probably could have done a little bit better if we'd have just paid more attention to some aiming. That kind of gets important, but came out with a hefty profit. And these lower tier vehicles are so cheap to fix. I mean, I was practically dead. It only cost me 1,788 to fix. So, ammunition. I don't even know how much I burned through, but does it tell you? Let's see. Total damage. Does it say? All right, so I fired 50 shots. So 50 shots fired, it cost me 1,600, which is, I don't know, just really sad. So it is like one of those little those little machine gun type dealies, but came out with a tidy profit. So, but yeah, I mean, so the light tanks, they're definitely their own style of play. But they do definitely have their place. So, and that's my looks there. So, everybody, thanks for swinging by the channel. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, thumbs it up. If you don't like it, thumbs it down. Leave some love, leave some hate in the comments, but make sure you hit that subscribe button. Until next time, everybody, happy hunting.